This is Angelus Demoness, here with a guide on the main story boss encounter, Argent Hand. This video will be focused on the solo perspective of this fight, and those who intend to clear this for the first time, solo, as it is required for the main story. I'll also showcase this fight with its full mechanics and strategies for them. It's totally possible for quick kills with specific crafted weapons on fights like these, but I'll take into consideration for those who don't have said weapons and are using one of the 4 starting weapons. If you are going with the lower than recommended power rating for this fight, aim to increase your HP and magic defense. Naturally, high damage and or high break damage also helps too. This fight will have a handful of phases, with the final phase being a bit of a mini DPS check. If you're running a high damage build, you should be good to keep this fight simple. If you are not running high damage, you'll need to be pretty precise with your evasion, parrying, or blocking, or have enough HP and defense to survive the mini DPS check. When you enter the fight, you'll fight 2 sets of basic Codex Monk enemies. 2 first, then 3. These are nothing special with mostly close range attacks, and a nice little warm-up. Defeat these 5, then you head straight into the next part of 5 more Codex Monks that look to be meditating in a circle. If you are able to kill any of them, the main boss, the Hand Rejoined, will spawn with a little less HP. If you're not running high damage, you are probably not getting more than 2 defeated, and that is perfectly okay. Once the Hand Rejoined spawns, he'll use a handful of attacks at random and have 2 main phases. During the fight with the Hand Rejoined, he can do the following. He'll twirl his hands around and punch the ground, and you'll shortly see a circle point-blank area of effect attack around him. This will do damage to you if you are in close range. This will shortly be followed with a ground attack, which will snapshot on your position just after the circle area effect attack goes off. You'll want to stay away from the Hand Rejoined, and also prepare to either sprint, evade, or just be in motion to resolve the follow-up attack. You can do the same hand twirl and ground punch, but without the point-blank area of effect, which will result in the ground attack that snapshots your current location at the time of the attack. Again, be sprinting, prep and evade, or simply being in motion to avoid this. He'll do a hand twirl, then you'll see a diamond shape from its hands. This will lead into a multiple widespread projectile attack. If you are ranged, you can dodge between the attacks. If you are melee, you can just evade to the side or go through the boss right as the diamond gets big. He'll jump into the air, and from above yellow lights will appear, while on the ground, red area of effect circles will show up. Find the nearest open spot to avoid damage. This will be RNG where they spawn, but you should hopefully find more than enough time to locate a safe spot. At about 50% or around 35,000 HP, he'll enter his second phase. This will be accompanied by a power-up like animation, which is also a short-range point-blank area of effect around the Hand Rejoined, so be sure to be away from close range. The Hand Rejoined will then follow up with a bit of a dance animation and lines of light surrounding him. This will be your indication of an incoming mini DPS check and the hardest part of the fight. A single meditating Codex Monk will appear in the middle of the arena and will start to cast an arena-wide heavy damage attack. You'll have roughly 14 to 15 seconds before it goes off, while the Hand Rejoined will continue his regular attacks. You have 3 main ways to handle this. 1, you can have a high damage build capable of downing the ad before the attack goes off. 2, you can prepare an evade right as it goes off. You can either have the right timing of 14 to 15 seconds, then dodge, or what I had tried to do was to get myself to one side of the arena and watch the animation. At a certain point, the growing animation will stop. Roughly 2 seconds after it stops, the arena-wide attack will go off. Timing your evade properly means you avoid this attack completely. You can also watch the Codex Monks and look for the moment they bow to the ground. This would be the perfect timing to hit evade and avoid the arena-wide attack. Alternatively, you can parry it if you are running dual blades, or block it if you have the ability to do so. The third and final method is you simply tank the damage. If your HP and or defense is high enough, you can just focus on defeating the Argent Hand and heal up after you take damage. With every 2 cycles of ad spawning, an additional monk will appear, stopping at 3 total. Consider this as a soft enrage, but in all honesty, as a Spear 1 first time clear attempt, you probably are not going to have to worry about it. The damage the arena-wide attack will do will not change with more monks, plus you will likely beat or die before the maximum amount of ads show up. I hope this guide helps you conquer this boss solo or perhaps with a group. If you have any further questions or comments of things I may have missed, please leave them in the comments below. Additionally, if you wish to see more POVs of other characters or weapons on this or any fight, I'd be happy to get them recorded and showcase them on this channel. Stay tuned and subscribe for more guides, POVs, and tips and tricks for Wayfinder. Thank you for watching.